One of us will just start.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Yeah. Well, we're back. First of all, we want to say happy birthday, Patty Rasico.
Happy birthday!
This is for you. You inspired our first video, which was a Greek yogurt and honey concoction. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And since then, we've done, I think, around 25 of these things now, which is...
Yes, but only 4 of them. This will only be the 4th one for Patty Rasico.
Yeah, but Patty Rasico, you've inspired all of them, but this one is...
For those of you who are catching this, we have a YouTube channel. It's called Cooking by Ear with Jim and Dennis, and all of our we put in 10 episodes a season, so there's 2 full seasons plus most of a third.
Not bad, huh?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is for you. Happy birthday, Patty Rasico.
Happy birthday.
Some of you might have recalled that our last attempt, our yogurt lemon cake, it was found to be dry.
Some people said it was dry.
Yeah. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a variation on that. We're going to be doing and I'm going to read this out here, a Kuhfeer and honey pound cake. Now, I grew up in Riverside, California, where Patty Rasico was also from. And I don't know if any of you remember, you Riverside watchers, the drive-through dairy on Merrill, which was right by the Marie Callender's and across from the Plaza parking lot. But we used to get this when we were kids, and we called it Kiefer. So it's hard for me.
Sutherland.
Yeah. So I want to call it Kiefer, but we're going to try to grow and call it Kuhfeer. We're going to make a Kuhfeer honey pound cake, which is similar to the lemon yogurt cake, but we're going to be using this. And this is a cultured low-fat milk. The recipe, of course, calls for full fat, but this is all we have. I know. So maybe we'll put in a little bit more.
It's really sad that it's like doomed before we even start.
I know.
It'll be fine.
But this is supposed to support a healthy immune system and it may promote a balanced and diverse microbiome. However, in preparing for this, I looked up what happens when you heat up the Kuhfeer in the baking process, and it takes away all the probiotic benefits. And also, when you add honey, which we're going to be doing, it further compromises the Kuhfeer.
Okay.
So
well, this sounds really sad
already, but
but it's going to be delicious.
It is going to be delicious,
and it's not going to be dry.
It's not going to be dry. Patty Rasico, we're going to see you in about a week.
So excited.
And we will not be bringing this with us unless it is as dry as the lemon yogurt cake, in which case we'll just let it calcify, and we'll just bring it as maybe a headrest or something that will conform to the back of our head.
Just let it be a surprise.
Yeah. Anyway, here we are. So we're going to do this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Patty Rasico.
Happy birthday.
All right. So what we're doing is we're taking half a cup of butter and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and I'm going to try to cream these so that it becomes a singular substance. But I've chosen to do it using this wooden spatula, which might make things more difficult. I do want to thank Mary Beth Wadding for this lovely apron, and I want to thank Melinda Hughes for this measuring cup for dry ingredients. And Dennis, what are you wearing?
Thank you for asking, Jim. I am modeling an Australian apron from our friend Stephen Brooks.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to beat the eggs in one by one. Here we go. Here's one. Thank you very much. Get this in there. It is Easter week, and so it's nice that this has this kind of Easter egg color. I'm clearly trying to have banter that isn't really... I shouldn't judge my own banter, whatever.
Well, Jim has creamed the butter and sugar and the eggs together, and now we're going to add the honey and the vanilla. And Eisenhower, I'm going to advise that you not help. Ooh, this pouring may take some time. Oh, but that's so beautiful. This is Minnesota honey. How's that for banter? Yeah. Eisenhower.
Come on.
Pure vanilla extract. Oof. All right, we're going to mix it in here. And then just so you know, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get all of our dry ingredients together and gradually add them to our batter.
And then what about the Kuhfeer.
I think that alternates with the dry ingredients. We'll have to read the paper. So Jim, what are we sifting?
Well, we have 2 cups of flour. We have a half a teaspoon?
Teaspoon of...
A teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt. And so we're going to sift this, which is really gratifying to do. I love how that sounds.
And then we're going to add it gradually into the liquid mix, alternating with the Kiefer.
Kuhfeer.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're sophisticates now.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Cosmopolites.
We're cosmopolites. What do you think, Eisenhower? Speak. We have some opinions before we get going.
This is awful. It's awful. Whenever I get the Kuhfeer, I always get the peach or the strawberry, and then, wow, this plain stuff, it is sour. It's awful.
I'm sure it's right.
Happy birthday, Patty Racico, but this is...
Happy birthday.
It just tastes awful. Anyway, what's going to happen is we're going to put in the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, and Dennis here is going to be adding the Kuhfeer alternately with the dry ingredients. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because let's hope that in the baking, where the honey and the heat are going to take away all of the probiotic properties, that will also get rid of this taste. Oh my God.
Fingers crossed.
Happy birthday. Well, we have the batter, first of all, which okay.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
And then we have 2, this is not a trick of the light, 2 different size pans, because it called for a 9-inch tube pan, bundt cake pan. We don't have that.
No.
But this is the equivalent for this amount of batter, and they're 2 different sizes, so we are going to guess at how much goes in each one. And we're not going to make you watch that, because that's just...
There might be an argument.
There might be. We'll just come back when it's all in there.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, Patty Racico, sometimes things go differently. We can't wait to see you in like a week and tell you all about it.
Yeah. One of the signs of intelligence, I think, is to be able to identify a challenge or a problem during the process, and then to make a snap decision in which you change course. And
what did we do? What happened?
We decided that 2 pans was too many, one too many. And so we decided to put all of the batter in this larger 9-inch by 5-inch pan.
It was too low. It was like, these are going to be like...
Yeah, they were going to be like waffles or something. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. We're excited about it. It's snowing again.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is the 3rd snowiest winter in Minnesota recorded history, which I'm very happy about.
I can't stand it.
And so anyway, we're going to put this in for 45 minutes. Check it with a toothpick to see if it's moist and baked. And then we'll taste it and we'll tell you all about it. But again, happy birthday, Patty Racico.
Happy birthday.
Look at that. It smells a lot better with the honey, I tell you that. Hi, so I'm here with Janae, and Janae and I work together. Can I say where we're at? Mental Health Resources. Great. So Janae, have you ever been one of our taste testers before?
I have not.
Great. Well, you're going to be trying our pound cake. Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'd like you to do, if it's all right with you, is
Sure.
if you would just take a bite and really savor it.
Okay.
And then I'd like your honest opinion about
Sure.
it. Okay.
May I first just comment on the loaf itself?
Yeah, please.
I like the crack at the top. I think that's a nice, that I don't know if it's good or bad, but I always like the appeal of that. It looks like it was perhaps a little overcooked, but in the words of Paul Hollywood, it's not a soggy bottom.
No, it's not. That's a.
not
I
a
won't say anything
soggy
more,
bottom.
but
And this is a pound cake, you said?
Yes.
There's some heft to it. Appreciate
Good.
that. That's a good
Yeah.
thing of a pound cake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat from this end and probably not from that end for right now.
That's fine. That's great.
If I'm honest, it doesn't smell like pound cake.
Okay.
It doesn't smell bad. It just,
That's okay.
this is not Sara Lee.
No.
It has the denseness of pound cake. I feel like I taste some vanilla of pound cake. It felt like pound cake meets brioche bread in my mouth,
Interesting.
which is not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's just different.
All right.
But there's something different. Did you use sour cream?
We used the Kiefer or the Kuhfeer.
Kiefer.
Yeah, so
Or
it's that
Kuhfeer or-
the fermented carbonated milk, which is it's like a yogurt
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
And then we added honey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do actually think it's really good. It is not a traditional pound cake,
Good.
but it's a delicious cake.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh.
I appreciate your honesty and also your compliments. And
some constructive criticism.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we left it in too long. All right. Well, Janae, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, Patty Rasico, we have finished baking the Kuhfeer pound cake, honey pound cake, and so
It came out
pretty well.
This.
Looks good.
Very nice. Should we show them up close? Just a little bit of the. Yeah.
It's a lesser accomplishment, so we'll see how it tastes. But do you want to go first?
Do you want me to go first?
Why not?
I'm nervous. Okay. All right. All right, and this is kefir and honey, right?
Mm-hmm.
The crust is very crispy. It's a little dry.
Oh.
Shoot.
All right.
You should go.
Okay. I have
The flavor, by the way, is delicious.
I have the heel of my.
So yours is going to be even drier.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It tastes good.
Yeah. Do you want to try this bit here with no crust on it at all? Let's see how that goes. Because that's important. You have to remember the crust is the crust.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Is it less dry? Okay, let's see. Actually, it's very much of a. It's moister than a pound cake. I give us plus for that.
Yeah. I say that we've located a theme in our cooking where we could perhaps have bakes that are moister.
Maybe I just cooked it for too long. I mean, the bottom's a little. I mean, look. Let's be honest here. Bottom's a little brown. So, I mean, maybe that's a thing.
I will say this. The taste, I feel like for once, we've found ingredients that don't overwhelm each other.
That's true.
There's a nice blend. The
Mhm.
honey
Mm-hmm.
is
Kefir.
subtle, and the
Kefir's very subtle. Can't even taste it.
thank God you can't taste it. This is horrible.
Hmm.
Happy birthday, Patty Rasico.
Should we sing? Should we take every other line?
Mm-hmm.
Who goes first?
You.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Patty Rasico. Happy birthday to you.